Become a Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party Crasher. Just make a $100 contribution and you'll receive a merchandise package that includes 3 cans of RCA Cajun seasoning, 3 bottles of RCA hot sauce, an autographed RCA apron, an RCA round sticker, an RCA koozie, an RCA license plate, and finally, you'll be credited as a Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party Crasher. Hey everybody, Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party. Food plus music equals fun, from my house to yours. Come on in. Today we're gonna be stuffing stuff. We're gonna stuff a pork loin and also have some potatoes we're gonna stuff. We're gonna get started right here. This is your basic seasoning blend, your trinity. You got onions, bell peppers, and celery up in here. But I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic because I'm a garlic man. I like garlic on the side of my garlic. So I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic up in here too. I'm almost out. I need to get some more. Blend that real good. Put some Jamie Bergeron's registered coon ass seasoning up there, some RCA. Season it up real good. Don't be scared. If you're a little tender on the seasoning, lighten it back, cut back on it, not a big deal. And we're gonna add a little hot sauce on there when I'm stuffing this bad boy right here. Jamie Bergeron's own hot sauce. Get that mixed up real good. Nice and pretty. Got all your colors up in here. Smells good already. Didn't even put it in the pot. All right, put that off to the side. We got some pork tenderloin meat. Nice long cuts of meat. We're gonna cut some slits up in that. We're gonna go ahead and stuff that baby up. And get the long knife if you need. Watch not to cut yourself, but I do have 911 on standby. Don't be scared, y'all. If you lose anything on the way, that's not a problem. If it falls out, it'll fall out in your pot too. It's no big deal. Just get that up in there. Cut you some slits. Anywhere you can fit it in. The more the better. I love the smell of garlic. How about you? My seasoning has a lot of garlic in it already. I love the garlic and less the salt content. Only 9% of salt up in there. So all you people that needs to back off on the salt, you might enjoy my blend of seasoning for you right here. I'm gonna get this all stuffed in here. Got one down. Get this big bad boy right here. Ow! Just joking. All right. Things making noises. Put that seasoning as far as you can up in there, y'all. There you go. All right, now we're gonna come on this side right here. Add another little slit in it. Depending on the cut of meat, sometimes you can go all the way through and with one. Sometimes you just gotta, how pretty your meat is, basically. Just keep pushing it in till it won't go in no more, till it wants to come out. Leave that in there too. Yeah. I think we might have to put a blur screen on this part right here, man. Let me find my hole again, man. All right, we're almost to my third piece. We're doing quite a bit of loins today because we gotta feed the band. We got some extras behind the set, and you never know who's gonna stop by at Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House. There's always people stopping by over here. When they see cars, we know we got a party out here. I'll tell you that right now. All right. And we got one more piece. Try to go all the way with this one. They make some little devices you can stuff your meat with, but I just haven't gotten around to buying one. I'm doing the old school way, the way I watched my mom and brother-in-law and family and whoever else was cooking. I learned to cook at a young age when we was camping out and playing hide and seek in the woods, and I was the one always left at the pot. I was the first to eat though. Nothing wrong with that. Almost got it, babe. And if there's any left over in there, you just chunk that in the pot once your meat is brown and you're browning down all your stuff. Burning down your loin or whatever meat you're cooking, whatever your meat of choice is. And I'm gonna get all that up in there, me. I want to send a disclaimer out there. By no means am I a certified chef. I don't have any paperwork, no pedigree on me. I'm just a dude that likes food. I like to cook. I like to burn the sauce. You heard me? All right, we seasoned up. We stuffed. Let me wash my hands. Give me one quick second. Gotta have some clean hands. Like I'm scrubbing up. And I always marinate. If perfect scenario, I would leave this in the ice box for about, I'd say at least a day or so. And this is one of my favorite marinades, the garlic and herb. You get the herb and garlic right here. And I pour it on this and just drench your meat. You put that in there, and I'd leave it in the ice box for, at least four hours, but I do a day myself. And you shake that up real good. Smell the vision. Smell that. Smell it. Can you smell it? All right. God, it smells good. Let's go ahead and get this to the pot. I already got the pot heated up. I got the pot hot. I got some olive oil up in there, some grease. All ready to roll. Coated all the bottom of the pot. Go ahead and put the meat up in here. Get it real nice and close. Burn, baby, burn. Woo. What you want to do is heat up your pot. Like I said, get your oil going. Basically, you want to fry this meat down. You want to give it a nice little texture, some color. And you want to add in all your flavors. This seals the deal right here when you're cooking, when you're frying down your meat. If you don't fry down your meat when you're cooking a rice and gravy, you're not doing much. It's going to just taste a bland, basically a piece of meat. You don't get any good flavors. All your stuff's not sealed in. Wash my hands real quick. And you get that going, just as I have here. Get your meat fried up in there, as you can see. Give it a little space. So you want to get all your brown. You want to brown the whole bottom of your pot. It gets them little greenies up in there, little greenies up in the bottom, and gets everything nice and pretty. I like to cook on about a medium to high heat. This is electric stove, but it's electric stove on steroids. So I don't know if you're cooking with gas, you have electric, but you'll know your stove after some spending time and cooking with it. You know exactly whatever you're cooking. But this stove suits me best, and I'm doing about a medium to high heat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome our first musical guest, Mr. Ken Holloway, along with my fiddle player, Mr. Jason Bergeron.
You don't have to say a thing. I heard the slamming of the door. Another bad day at work. Like so many times before, I could tell you I love you, but you're needing more. So I've got straight on the stereo and the lights down low. Turn the radio and step here a little closer. Put your hand in mine. Lay your head on my shoulder. Let's forget about today and give tonight a fighting chance. So just close your eyes and baby, let's dance. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to be so strong. Just hold on to me, and I keep hanging on. That's just the way to the music of your favorite song. We can do this for a little while, or all night long. Turn the radio up and step here a little closer. Put your hand in mine, lay your head on my shoulder. Let's forget about today and give tonight a fighting chance. So just close your eyes and baby, let's dance. Let's forget about today and give tonight a fighting chance. Baby, just close your eyes and baby, let's dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Holloway.
How you doing, old friend?
Thank you for coming to my house, man.
It's good to be here, man. I didn't know you had a nice house like this. Now I'm a big fan.
Man, we tried something out, and you were one of the first guys I thought of. I said, I gotta get Ken.
Man, I appreciate it.
Years ago, you helped us out years ago, man, and you gave me some do this and don't do that kind of thing, you know.
Look, I told somebody that story lately. I said, Jamie called me one day and he said, I've hit a wall. I need some help. I just need some advice. And I said, Jamie is so good at what he does. I said, it was a matter of just a tune-up. And I said, the next weekend they were playing. We were out in the audience. He didn't know I was there. And I'm thinking, that is exactly what I wrote down. And you nailed it, man. And I've been a fan of yours. First time I saw you. First time I ever saw you, you were opening the show for Richard LaBeouf. Right. And I was there to produce Richard. And I was in the audience with a notepad, and this guy comes on, starts playing, and starts doing the worm on the stage. I'm thinking, well, who is that? And my daughter's like, that's Jamie Bergeron. He's one of my friends. I'm like, okay. So as I'm taking notes, I'm writing Jamie Bergeron.
Don't do the worm.
Don't do no. I'm thinking Jamie Bergeron. Watch out for this guy. Seriously, I'm writing this down in my pad, and I'm thinking Jamie Bergeron. Watch out for this guy because he's got something. I remember that day. I remember that night like it was Cajun Heartland State Fair, in the audience, way in the back, behind the sound booth, taking notes, getting ready for Rich. And when you came out, I'm thinking, golly, man, this guy's got something. And, man, I've been cheering you on while I was on the road, back home, wherever I was at. You've done well for yourself. I'm proud of you, brother.
Thank you, man.
I really am.
Let's talk about you. Okay, the road. Christian music, man. You were all over the place.
I did it for.
I mean, you did it all.
You know, I started off here. I was blessed. I got started off with the right band. I started off with the original River Road band with Jeff Dugan and all those guys, Keno Abear and all them. And we were, I was the young guy that did what.
Come on in.
Tell them to come in.
Come on in.
Y'all, how's your mom and them? Y'all come in. Yeah, we got some hot coffee. There we go. We're at Cowboys, and I was the young singer that Keno called, hey, come sing with us. And I started there and learned with a good band. Jeff Dugan was incredible, gracious, taught me a lot. And about a year and a half playing with him, he said, you're ready to go on your own. So 2 years later, I'm in Christian music. And I said, Christian music doesn't have any country music. And they said, well, they don't really allow that in church. And I said, well, maybe it's time. And so me, Reba McEntire's sister, and another group from Nashville, we just started a whole genre. We didn't know better. We just knew to keep your hand on the plow and keep digging, something would grow.
You didn't have one, but you got one now?
We got one. Nationwide, international thing, tons of records sold. And so I did that for 24 years. And, I had a lot of success, enjoyed the road. I enjoyed the bus. I love your new bus. Spent a lot of time in my bus, driving it and riding in the back of it. And 4 years ago, lost my dad, and Dad made me a promise. He said, look, mourn for a little while. It's okay to miss me, but he said, you go back and sing country. It's what you were born to do. We've known it since you were a kid. Just go do it, man. And so, here we are full circle. We released a country CD that a few years ago, and it just sat on people's shelves. Radio didn't play it, and they said, no, we're not going to play a country record from a Christian guy because it don't really fit. And a local radio station decides to play a song called We Can't Be Friends Anymore. Beautiful. And they released it, and the song just took off, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, man, I don't have a band anymore, and I'm home now. I'm not on the road anymore. And the song just kept growing and growing and growing. So we released Baby Let's Dance, and it grew and it grew. And just an incredible journey. And then my friend called me, Blaine Saunier calls me and said, hey, I got a song I want you to hear. So he plays it for me. I said, oh, my God. He said, I could hear you singing this thing. So we go to call my producer, and he said, look, I'll get some tracks cut your vocals down in Lafayette. I said, okay. So called Tony Daigle, get in there and cut it. And so we're sitting down talking. I told Tony, I think I'm going to do something crazy. He said, what? I said, I think I'm going to just give all the proceeds away. I don't want to make any money on the record. I want the song to come out. It's my way of telling the fans for, 28 years following my career and buying all them records and coming out to shows. It costs a lot of money, and I'm grateful for that. So, yeah. So I gave it. Little did I know it's the biggest country song I ever had. I've had 16 #1 songs in Christian music, but I've never had one took off as fast as this one did. Nice. And so I don't regret it.
It didn't go unseen.
Nah, I don't regret it, man. It's been we made 1,000 CDs and threw them out at shows, and people are like, why are you giving that away? And I said, man, y'all gave to me for 28 years of living in the music business.
I did that one time.
Yeah.
They threw them back.
They threw back.
No, that's great, man.
Yeah. So it's, and so here we are. I'm Leaving did really good, popped on the national charts, charted really high, did real well. And we had a new single that just came out called I'm Tired of Being Something That Means Nothing to You. And people don't want to know, you came out of Christian music. Why are you cutting a song called I'm Leaving and I'm Tired? I mean, these are not the most positive songs. And there's always a reason for cutting a song. And one of my reasons, and I told Jude this at KMDL, I said, Jude, you know what? If all this song does is wake couples up to, you can't just take, you got to give. Yeah. And hopefully these songs will keep a couple together. It's worth it for me.
Good, man.
And so it's been good, man. It's been a great journey.
Continue blessings to you, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for stopping by, Jamie Bergerone.
Appreciate it.
Get you something to eat before you leave, man.
Absolutely, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, my buddy Ken Holloway.
Jamie Bergerone.
This music segment of Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party brought to you by McCoynePower.com. Ultimate peace of mind. Are you prepared for hurricane season? McCoyne Power residential and commercial generators. The power you trust. McCoynePower.com. Time to get me a little something to sip on right here. Need to check that meat out here bubbling. And my house is starting to smell up, y'all. Getting that good smell. Meat's turning a little white before it starts to brown. And it's gonna, they got a lot of water in here right now. That's just the juices in the meat that's coming out. That's gonna all cook down. God, it's looking good already. What I like about a pork loin, you could brown it. That thing brown, it's already starting to brown. Look at this on the bottom. That thing is just, it's just a beautiful cut of meat. You can do a lot with a pork loin. And when you stuff it, you knock that thing in overdrive, and you got some people wanting to come eat at your house. But starting to brown already. But once this water's gonna cook down, I'm gonna start really frying down the meat. And again, when you're frying the meat down, it locks in all your flavors, all your seasoning, all your spices that you put into this thing, to put into this project. And that's when it all comes together. It's like anything else. It has its stages, y'all. And this is pretty much in the first stage. But let's get that water cooked out of there. And let's lock in all those flavors so when we make that gravy a little bit later, it's gonna be all good. Oh yeah. See that stuff? If I can, I'm scraping up all the bottom of the pot, and that's the grimise they call that in French, whatever they say that. That's where you get all the brownness from your gravy. You're not gonna see me put no kitchen bouquet in my gravies, because I'll brown that thing down to Brown Town me. And I just get all that stuff off the bottom, and I'm gonna do it one more time. And you can see the pretty color in the gravy already. Just get all that stuff off the bottom. You want to get it off the bottom because you don't want it to burn. So you just keep scratching that pot. And we're almost ready. We're almost ready for our onions and all of our trinity to put up in here. All right, let's leave this thing alone, y'all. It's time to get started on them potatoes. All right, let's get these potatoes going. What I do is I cut the bottoms because we're gonna be standing them up in the pot, comme ça, like that. And what you do is you get a small knife, be careful. And some of these knives work good, or you get a little paring knife like this. And then you break it, all right. And we can go back to the knife. You gotta watch so you don't cut yourself with these things. They're very... Hold on. Let's try this. Brand new drill. People at home. And just keep drilling on that baby. We'll make some French fries after that. All right. Oh, went all the way through, but that's not a problem. There's more flavor for the pot right here. All right. Get them nice and drilled out. We thank you for that, everybody. Got the stuffing made up, and I'm basically using the same potion concoction I had on the last round. And you just keep stuffing it. It's time consuming, I'll tell you right now, but it's all worth it in the end. You get that baby right up in there. Look, just push that blend of garlic and bell peppers, onions, and some Jamie Bergeron seasoning and hot sauce, and you just shove that thing in there till you can't push no more. Until you start hearing noises like that. When you hear noises, you know you're doing some good right there. I'll tell you that right now. Oh yeah. All right, just get them all stuffed in. And we got a bunch of potatoes, and you can make somebody happy with these things right here. A lot of work. It's a lot of work, but it's all good in the end. It's just like when you go to the gym, which I don't know nothing about, but I hear people talk on Facebook. Get all the potatoes stuffed out there like that. I can smell that garlic. I smell the spices, and it's getting right. It's ready to get drowned up in all them flavors and juices that I'm about to produce out of that pot. Stuff that baby all up in there. And they probably make some kind of device. You know what? Just the way I'm doing it, you might invent something on your own, a easier way to do it. Just because the way I'm doing it, that means you have to do it like that. I just like doing things the old way myself. All right. And what I'm gonna do with this is we stand them up like some little soldiers, a whole bunch of little soldiers, like soldiers in a battle. Get up in there. All right. We got these babies nice. Let's wash my hands up, and we're gonna get that pot hot. All right, y'all. I'm doing my stuffed potatoes, but I'm gonna go ahead and brown some tasso up in that thing first. So we got this all nice and pretty right here. I smell my browning scents. It's gonna be my second time frying my meat down. You can see the color's just beautiful. Go ahead and put some more ice up in there. Stir that around a little bit. Smelling right. Gonna be right tonight. Oh yeah, the gravy's already pretty. Once I get my potatoes going, I'm gonna come back and I'm ready for my onions and bell peppers and lots and lots of garlic for me. All right, that's looking pretty. Got my pot hot on the side right here, so we should be good with the putting in my tasso up in this bad boy right here. Let's see what we got working with. Yep, I hear the grease popping. Let me grab a spoon from the back right here. Let me give me another spoon. Brown that tasso real good. I ain't gonna brown it too long, but just get a nice little color on the bottom. Get it releasing some flavors up in my pot. And then we're gonna come back with them pomme de terre over there, them little soldiers, them little stuffed soldiers, and we're gonna stand them bad boys up at attention. Smelling right, man. Smell like I'm at the Waffle House or something right here. Let that brown down. All right, y'all. It's time to add our onions, bell peppers, and garlic up in this place right here. As you can see, the gravy is looking very, very nice. Very, very beautiful. Nice brown gravy from a pork loins. This is about a pint of all the mixture of onion, bell peppers, and garlic. And again, I'm gonna probably off camera add a little bit more garlic because I'm just a fan of garlic. And I'll go ahead and add some more JB and the KC RCA right here, baby. And we'll spice this thing up nice. And if you're not a hot fan, you don't like a lot of spicy food, you know, this might be the season for you. Got a lot of garlic up in there and less salt. I think it's a good blend. As I told you before, there's a lot of good blends out there. So whatever you're using, knock yourself out. Go ahead and add some water so we can get that gravy going. Gonna be a lot of eaters in a little bit. Let that thing starts bubbling up. While we're here, I got my tasso nice and brown. Nice little. I'm gonna scoop it over to the side, and I'm gonna start lining up them soldiers up in here. And I took the bottoms off, and that way we could stand them up. And basically, we just steaming the potatoes is what we're doing. Line up all them little soldiers, nice and neat. To the left, left, right, left, left. And I moved, as you can see, I moved the tasso over to the side because I'm gonna drench the tasso over them in just a second. Some of them little bad boys don't stand up, but. Come on, Spud. Right there, babe. All right. Good thing we got a lot of pot, because we got a lot of pot potatoes. All right. Can you smell what Jamie Bergeron's cooking? Something cooking in the kitchen, smell pretty good. All right. I think we got time for a song, guys.
Here we go again. You need a friend, and that's why I'm here now. To dry all your tears and to calm your fears. By now I should know how, 'cause I'm the one you call when your heart's been broken too. But that's what friends are for. If that it's true. But we just can't be friends anymore. 'Cause when I hold you in my arms, I'm sure that friends don't feel this way. And I can't hide it like before. So we just can't be friends anymore. You look so surprised to find that I could fall in love with you. But I only pray that you will say that you feel the same way too. Well, I might have crossed the line, and I know this may sound bad, but I hope this somehow changes what we had. We just can't be friends anymore. 'Cause when I hold you in my arms, I'm sure that friends shouldn't feel this way. And I can't hide it like before. So we just can't be friends anymore. I know you're scared, and part of me is too. But that Mr. Right you're looking for, he's right in front of you. But we just can't be friends anymore. 'Cause when I hold you in my arms, I'm sure that friends shouldn't feel this way. And I can't hide it like before. So we just can't be friends anymore. Oh, we just can't be friends anymore. I don't wanna be just friends.
This music segment of Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party brought to you by Spoiled, Pet Spa and Boutique, and Small Dog Boarding, Lafayette's pet fashion trend leader. Oh well, leave it to the professionals at Spoiled, Pet Spa and Boutique. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. I want to thank our musical guest, Mr. Ken Holloway. Thank you for coming jam with us, Ken. We appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you liked what we cooked. Today's a stuffed stuff day. We had stuffed pork loin, stuffed potatoes. From my house to yours, food plus music equals fun. Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party. We'll see you next time.
Shake it, baby, get on down. Shake it, baby, get on down. Throw that body down to the ground. Shake it, baby, get on down. Shake it, baby, get on down. Shake it, baby, get on down. Throw that body down to the ground. Shake it, baby, get on down.
Damn.
Become a Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party Crasher. Just make a $100 contribution and you'll receive a merchandise package that includes 3 cans of RCA Cajun seasoning, 3 bottles of RCA hot sauce, an autographed RCA apron, an RCA round sticker, an RCA koozie, an RCA license plate. And finally, you'll be credited as a Jamie Bergeron's Rockin' House Party Crasher.